Welcome, Knicks Nation, to a special afternoon edition of Raw Hebrew Remnant as we're looking at the salaries for the Knicks coming up in this coming season. I've seen the reason I'm doing this is I've been frustrated between people with unrealistic expectations, people with stupid suggestions, and then people with crazy numbers. So I wanted to look at, and I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all the website because I've been using this website for years, and it's been very accurate in terms of the numbers that the Knicks have. And I've used it for many of the things I predict. I'll put it in the description box. It's called Spotrac. You can use it. Hey, Superstar, what's up? You can use it and follow me along. Okay, I want to make sure you can hear me because y'all are so focused on trying to see Mitch Rob back that you're not listening. So please pay attention. Okay, you came right on time, Kabar Dobbins. So please pay attention. Okay, yeah, this is a special show. I'm just tired of seeing all the BS that's out there with respect to the Knicks, and I just decided I'm going to do this right now because this is crazy. So I just put the link in the description in the box. What's up, Mike? And I want y'all to see that Spotrac. That's what we're looking at. Okay, and I want you to follow along, or if you could go into the site yourself, please go into the site. We're going to go through these numbers, and I want you to bear witness what numbers you come up with me. Can you please type a 1 if you can hear me? Could you type a 1, please? I just want to make sure you hear what we're talking about because I want to make sure we're all on the same place. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, DG Films. Thank you, Superstar. So we're going to come at these numbers together, okay, so we can get a consensus of what we're looking at. Okay, everybody got that? So the first number I want you to understand, and we're going to use, instead of writing out the whole millions, we're just going to use the number. So in other words, the second apron number is 222 million. And I'm going to, I'm really generalizing that number, but 222 million. Okay. Stop, Anthony. We're trying to do this now. Don't start throwing suggestions before we even get anything done. All right. So start right down 222. Okay. 222. And then we're going to subtract from that what we have. Okay. All right. So we got 222. Now, if you look at, hello, Ms. Lund, if you look at Spotrac, they have the Knicks second apron space at about 201 million. Now, the reason second apron at 201 million, they have the space at 21 million. And the reason they do that is because they're not counting the 3 contracts the Knicks just signed. I want to make sure you're understanding that. So it's at 21 million, but they're not counting the 3 contracts we just signed. Okay. So you start off, we had 201 million that they count you from 222, 201 million, you end up with 21 million. I want to make sure before we move on that we're on the same page. Everybody got me? So 222 is the second apron limit. Spotrac has us at 201 right now. So that leaves 21 million. You think we have 21 million of space, but we don't. I'm going to explain it in a second, okay? So we got 21 million. Now, what you have to do at this point is from the 21 million, you're subtracting the 3 contracts we just signed. So 4.5 is Jose Alvarado. 2.2 is Diawara. And then 5.3, which is very important. Many people focus on the 4-year, $24 million that Shamet got. But what you really want to focus on is the first year salary. That's what's going to create the space. Everybody got me so far? I want to make sure we're there. All right. We're there so far? Okay. All right. So now you subtract those numbers from 21 and I get 9. Tell me what you get. I get 9. When I subtract from 21 million, 4.5, 2.2, and 5.3, I get 9. Is that correct? Okay, good. So we're on the same. Malik, you got that? No, not 11. It's 9. It's not 11. See, that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Miss Lee, thank you. You're a smart lady. I always respect you. So I know you got it too. So 9 is where we're at. Now, 9 million. And now, wait a minute, before we go on, we have now, count it up for me now, we have 11 players under contract. Is that correct? We have 11 players under contract, and we got $9 million in space. Everybody got me so far? We got 11 players under contract, and we got $9 million. Why do I mention that? The NBA minimum you have to have under contract is 14. So they need 3 more players under contract. That's right. So you got $9 million and you need 3 more players under contract. Now, what's the problem with Mitchell Robinson? Anybody offers him more than $9 million, what happens? We're done. Everybody got that? If anybody offers him more than $9 million, we're done. Okay? Everybody got me so far? Okay, now let's assume, again, for the sake of argument, what I think what Anthony was trying to say, let's say we trade Pacome Daddier into somebody's space. That's possible. We can trade Pacome Daddier into somebody's cap space. We'll probably have to attach picks, but let's assume we can do that, okay? So now you go from $9 million. Pacome Daddier is probably about $3 million. You add $3 million to that, and I got 12. So now the Knicks have $12 million. All right, we just traded Pacome Daddier into space. We got $12 million, but we only have 10 players. We only have 10 players. Okay, everybody with me so far? I want to make sure you're there. We're doing this together because I don't want y'all to get confused. I want to try to get straight information out here. You know that's raw Hebrew. I'm not trying to BS. I'm trying to get straight. So that piece, if we traded Pacome Daddier into somebody's cap space, we wouldn't have 11 anymore, right? We have 10, right? We have 10 players. Now, let's assume for the sake of argument, Mitch Rob will take 12. He'll take 12 million in the first year. That covers Mitchell Robinson. So now we got Mitchell Robinson covered. We have 11 players, right? That makes sense, everybody? But what's the problem? We only have 11 players. We need 14. So in order to get 14, you're going to have to go over the second apron. But Dolan said we're not going over the second apron. Does that make sense, y'all? So we can't. So in other words, if Mitch takes the whole money we got left, we're going to go over the second apron. If he decides to play for the $9 million, we're screwed because we got to have 3 more players. And we're going to go over the second apron. Okay, we need a minimum of 14. Everybody got me so far? That is why Mitch is not coming back. Mitchell Robinson is not coming back. And it don't even take a big offer. If somebody offered him $9 million, he's gone. We can't give him that. We can't give him $9 million because that will clean out what we got left. Now, all right. No, it's got nothing to do with Dolan. Y'all ain't caught me. I mean, Baptiste, I'm sorry, but you didn't catch me. I've been saying this for 3 days now. Dolan was running interference for Leon. The Knicks knew that Mitch wasn't coming back. They were prepared that Mitch wasn't coming back. It's us that get all hyped like me and say, well, what are we going to do without Mitch? No, believe me, we're going to be fine. Okay. All right. 40X Scope. If he said 40X Scope asked an excellent question. He said, what is the penalty for having less than 14 players? That is an excellent question. In this scenario, we would have to pay an incomplete roster charge of $5.4 million. Do you think the Don wants to pay $5.4 million and then possibly go over the cap just to get Mitch? No, I'm trying to tell you, no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Okay. No, we didn't even count the rookies because I'm assuming, this is my assumption, Malik. This is a good question too. Either the rookies are 1.3 or the rookies are on a 2-way deal. 2 ways don't count against the cap. Okay. Everybody got me so far? So the 2 rooks don't count against the cap. If they wanted a rook to stay there, they can get him in there at 1.35 million. Okay. If they wanted one of them 2 rooks to come in. Okay. So let's go back to our example. So Mitch is not going to stay. So now we got 9 million left. So the minimum is about 2.5. Everybody got me so far? So the minimum is about 2.5 million. Okay. Million, about 2.5. So let's assume we can sign 3 players, including Ariel Hukporti, to the minimum. Okay. Let's say we sign Ariel Hukporti, Jeremy Sohan, and Jordan Clarkson. Let's say we sign all of them to the minimum. Everybody got me so far? Testing 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure. The two-way deal does not count. You can add 3 two-way players aside from 14, but you need to have 14 guys under contract. Okay. Okay. So if you take 2.5 and you divide it by 9, you could get 3 more players. Okay. You could get 3 more guys. So you can now sign, you can sign Sohan, you can sign Clarkson, you can sign Hoop Porter. Okay. You can sign all of those guys. Okay. Everybody got me? So all right. So now you can get up to 14 players and you're under the second apron. Everybody following me? So you got 9 million. You can sign 3 more players at the minimum and still stay under the apron. Okay. We got more, but I just want to make sure some of y'all coming in late. We'll go over it with you again because this is important. I'm trying to dispel stupid information that's out there. Two-way contracts do not count against the cap. Two-way contracts do not count. And the reason they don't is because two-way players are not considered full-time NBA players. So you can only play them a maximum of 50 games, and they're not eligible for the playoffs. So you can put the 2 rooks in there as two-way guys, and you ain't got to spend that money. But wait a minute. We're not finished yet. Okay? We're not finished. Well, I get when I divide 2.5 by 9, I get 3.6 players. There's no such thing as a 0.6 player. So that's 3 players. And you still have about 600,000. You're under the second apron, which is the goal. So we get 3 players on top of the 11. That gets us to 14. Okay? Everybody got me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Everybody got me so far? Testing 1, 2, 3. So I want to make sure I'm not even dealing with rumors like Clarkson rumors or any rumor. You don't know me. I'm not even buying it. To me, there's a bunch of crap out there. And until Ian Begley or Shams says something, I'm not trying to hear it. I don't care, especially somebody asks, excuse me. I'm not trying to hear it. So I don't want to hear nothing about no rumors. Please don't share them with me. I don't care. I just want to wait till Ian or Shams says something. Other than that, I don't care. You know what else they did? The whole LeBron James. LeBron is going to be leaving the Lakers. Listen, what do we care? He ain't coming to us. LeBron ain't coming here. So we don't care. We care right now about getting ourselves ready for a chip. Okay? Forget LeBron. Wherever he goes, he goes. You know what else is crazy? Look at this, man. Robert Williams III just signed a 3-year, $44 million contract with Portland. He just signed a 3-year, $44 million. What is wrong with that picture, yo? What is wrong with that picture? He signed a 3-year, $44 million contract. And there were people telling me we need to look at Robert Williams. I've had people coming up, oh, we got to look at Robert Williams. He's the obvious choice. I was like, no. That's right, Malik. Robert Williams has been in the league at least 8 years. And look here. He ain't never played more than 59 games in a season. So do you want a guy like that on your team? He ain't never played more than 59 games in a season. Okay. So no, we don't want that. Okay. And then a lot of dudes were talking about Jock Landale. Well, guess what? He just signed a 1-year deal for $14 million with Atlanta. And why didn't I like him? First of all, we would need all our guys available at the playoffs. He was not available for Atlanta, and we just beat them, right? So you want that? You want somebody in your team that's not going to be available in the playoffs? That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, and then Ayton, soft ass Ayton. I was like, come on, y'all got to be kidding me, man. Come on, baby. Y'all got to be kidding me. So, no. No. So, look. Let's go back to our example. So now, we got enough to sign 3 guys at $9 million. We got enough to sign 3 guys at the NBA minimum, 2.5. And it might be less than that, but I'm going to say 2.5. We got enough to sign guys. Now, we need a backup 5. What I'm saying when I say backup 5, please understand. What I'm saying, I would like the Knicks to get a guy that will battle it out with Hoop Porter for the backup 5. I don't want to hand anybody the backup 5 spot. Okay? I don't want to hand anybody the backup 5 spot. I want Hoop Porter to earn it or somebody else to earn it. No, Jason, and let me explain why. Some people have said that too. Why do you not want to wait till the trade deadline to get a center? Do you remember why? One of the reasons we didn't win the chip last year is because Cat didn't have a full training camp. You want all your this year when you're trying to repeat, you want to go into training camp with everybody you got. You don't want to wait till the deadline to try to get somebody. You want to have the flexibility in case somebody gets hurt, but you would rather have your whole team coming into training camp. Okay? Yeah, exactly. We could sign it. Not only that, I think it's fair. This is just me now. Give him the same deal you just gave Diawara. Let him go 4 years, 10 million. What's wrong with that? The boy, 24 years old. Let him go 4 years, 10 million. We lock him up and we got him. We can go 3 years. We can go 3 years, 8 million. But I'm just saying, we could lock him up. So they don't have to give him the qualifying offer. That's not important, especially if he wants to come back. Just lock him up. So I think they're going to sign him between today and like tomorrow. They're going to sign him. Wild Chew, please don't do that. What the hell are you talking about? The whole point is Mitch is leaving. What? You think we can sign Mitch for the vet men? Come on, baby, stop. Let me tell y'all something. So what y'all don't understand is by the time you hear about Mitchell Robinson leaving, his agent has already talked to teams. They already got offers. Let me explain that to you. This is how the league works. Ain't nobody just coming into the fray. That's like Giannis. Everybody will come into the fray with Giannis because Giannis is big time. But when you hear about a Mitchell Robinson leaving, let me explain. They knew from January he wasn't coming back. And so don't tell me his agents haven't reached out to teams about what he's worth. No, come on, man. If teams are staying away because it's free throw. Come on, baby. Stop with that amateur hour high school stuff, please. They already knew he was leaving. His representation, and matter of fact, as I mentioned the other day, I said Mike Breen mentioned during the one of the games that it was Mitch's representation, it was the Knicks management working together to load manage him. Did y'all hear me? It was the Knicks representation along with the coaching staff working together to load manage him. What does that tell you? They're trying to maximize him not just for the season, but after the season. They want to maximize him. And Ian Begley has already reported that there's at least one team that wants to start him. Okay? He's going to sign with another team. I'm trying to tell you, y'all need to keep that pipe dream, man. We losing Mitch Rob. Unless you think he's going to take $9 million and then we'll be paying another $5 million. He's going to cost us 14 plus going over the second apron. You can't, no, I'm trying to tell y'all, you're going to lose Mitchell Robinson. Even if you traded two players, like if you add up Hoop Porty and Kolek, and I wouldn't do it, but if you added up Hoop Porty and Kolek, that's $5 million. You add that, you trade them in the cap space, which would be stupid. Then you'd have $14 million. But still, you're going to let Mitch Rob eat up all you got left and you're going to be short players? That ain't going to happen, man. Mitchell Robinson is gone. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all can hope if you want to, but I'm telling you, he's not coming back. Okay? And let me tell you something else that y'all don't believe. We're going to be better without him. The Knicks are going to be better this year without him, especially if they get the right guys coming in now. They're going to be better without him. Okay? They're going to be better. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. We'll be missing a great offensive rebound, no doubt. But let me tell you, you're going to get a stud in there that's for the minimum, and one of them cats are going to be ready. Yeah, Mitch Rob ain't coming back. I'm trying to tell you. And Begley knows it. He's just being nice. He knows it. Mitch Rob ain't coming back. So that's it. Okay? If he's got somebody willing to start him, that means he's going to get paid starter money. Now, that's stupid to us because we know Mitch Rob. We know he's injury prone. That's why they controlled him so well last year. But hey, if somebody wants to start him, go get your bag, bro. Just go get it. No, I wouldn't trade Deuce for anything. In fact, and I'm going to give you a pass. This is my PSA. Because anybody mentioning trade Deuce is my enemy. Deuce ain't going nowhere. And let's take it aside from my feelings, which I get in when you're talking about Deuce McBride. That's my boy. But let's talk about value. What can you get that's going to be equal value to Deuce McBride at $4 million? I mean, seriously, give me a player that does what Deuce McBride does, and you can get him for $4 million. That's what I want to know. Because you know what? Even Bagley said that player don't exist. You're not going to get that value for anybody. No, I'm just saying I got you, PSA. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you grace. So I'm giving you grace on that. Okay? But you're not going to get the value that Deuce McBride brings to the Knicks at $4 million. You're not getting that. Okay? Maybe if he was making 7 or 8, you might, but you're not going to get that value. A guy that's going to be 26 years old this season, just getting into his prime, plays all NBA level defense, and now is, as you can remember against Atlanta, will shoot you into the ground if he's on. Yeah, no, you don't trade that. So no, they're not going to trade Deuce McBride. But Daddier is the future, right? So you could trade future because why? You're trying to win a chip now. Again, you could always trade future for now if you're really going to win a chip. Okay? RJ, hated to see him go, hated to see Obi go, hated to see IQ go. But what did we do? We traded future for now. Okay? We had DiVincenzo, we had Juju. We had to trade them because that owner wasn't going to pay all that money to Cat. Our owner would. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. So, no, they're not trading Deuce. And in fact, there are people that were paying attention when Shamet was on with John Turturro. Did any of y'all see when Shamet was on a program with John Turturro recently? And you listened to Shamet, you got the idea he really wanted to come back. Did y'all listen? Any of y'all listen to that? You got the idea he really wanted to come back. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So you knew that was happening, but did you see Deuce's recent interview? They asked him, what are you going to do this offseason? He said, I'm getting ready for us to repeat. Does that sound like a guy that's going to be traded? Does that sound like a guy that's afraid he's getting ready to get traded? He said, I want to get ready for this summer so that we can get ready to repeat. That's just, he said, that's what I'm focused on. He's not getting traded. He ain't going nowhere. Okay. All right. So keep Kolek for when Deuce leaves. I just told you Deuce ain't going nowhere. Damn. Did you catch that bit? Did you catch that, Richard? Deuce ain't going nowhere. As much as some of y'all hate him, he ain't going nowhere. Okay? He ain't. So he ain't going nowhere, man. And you saw, let me ask you, do you remember how the Knicks closed out Atlanta? Do you remember how the Knicks closed out Atlanta? You're going to get more of that from Deuce than less. You're going to get more of that from Deuce than less. Okay? So, no, I hope, I sincerely hope they keep Tyler Kolek. And why? Because Tyler Kolek, in front of our eyes, has developed into a player. He really has. He's built his body so that he's stronger. He fights better on defense. His shot, I always felt he had a good jump shot. He just didn't get the minutes to show it. And of course, we know his court vision and handle is, excellent. So I would like them to keep Kolek. I really would. I really would. But Daddier, I'm not having no problem trading Daddier. So if we can, but it may cost us Kolek to get Diabate. It may cost us Kolek to get Diabate. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Malik. That's what I'm saying. People forget that mess, man. What you saw then, you're going to see more of that coming up. You're going to see more of that. So, yeah, so we'll see, though. Anyway, what was I saying? So, yeah, it was, and that's why I was not on Kolek Hive until early last season, and I made the announcement. I said, "Listen, man, I'm on Kolek Hive now because he has developed. He came through. He worked really hard. He developed. He put his time in. All the Knicks agree. The guy has put his time in, and he has obviously gotten better. And I will never forget how good he was against the Spurs in the Cup. Y'all remember Kolek was balling in the Cup. Kolek was balling in the cup, man. So that's what I'm saying. So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see. But I don't think you're going to have to get both of them for him, Anthony, because you're going to match salaries, right? So that Diabate is about 2.3, and Daddy is 2.9. So you'd be able to do that deal because you're sending out Daddy, you're getting in less. Okay, so you could do that. You could do it with Kolek also if you wanted to, but I would be resistant to send Kolek if I didn't have to. Although it's obvious, Charlotte has 5 centers. They don't need 5 centers. Okay, they don't need 5 centers. So obviously they do that. They're going to get a point guard. They need a point guard. Okay, that's what it is. The Charlotte has 2 point guards officially in their 2 point guard. What's the guy? Kobe White, and then the other guy they have is Trey Mann. Those are the official. And did they draft a point guard? Did Charlotte draft a point guard this year? Yeah, Deuce ain't going nowhere. Did Charlotte draft a point guard? Now, the reason New Orleans might be in play is because of Mitchell Robinson. If he wants to sign there, we could sign and trade him, and then add a player, one of those 2 we're talking about, and then they got Christian Anderson. Okay, thank you. I was trying to figure out who they picked. Okay, so they got Christian Anderson, but they got a rookie Christian Anderson. He's a point guard. Kev Buddha. Let me just check. He's a point guard. Let me see here. Let's see here. You're talking about Charlotte, right? So let me see. Who did they draft? They got some guy named Hans Steinbach and Christian Anderson. Yep, Christian Anderson, a 20-year-old point guard. Yeah, so they did get a point guard. So unless they're going to put him to work right away, Kobe White, and tell me if y'all agree with me, I look at Kobe White as a Deuce type guy, a combo guard, not a strict point guard, right? I mean, that's how I look at Kobe White. To me, Kobe White can play shooting guard. He could do a little point guard, but I wouldn't give him that role as the full-time role. You see, to me, he's a combo guard. So to me, really, this rookie, Christian, whatever his name is, and Trey Mann are your point guards. Oh, is that right? Did Mitch say that, Marge? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Kyle, okay, that makes sense. So that's the case. I won't believe what you say. I'll believe that, Marge Jetson. But if he said that, then I'll go with that. Deuce's money is already set, Donnell. It's already included. Deuce's money is included in the cap money already because he's already signed. You understand? We don't have to add Deuce's money. It's already included. Deuce's money is included in the money that adds up to $9 million under the cap. Deuce is already included. Okay. Are you asking about Deuce's extension next year, Donnell? Are you asking about Deuce's next year extension? I can tell you where that's coming from. That's easy. If you're asking about Deuce's extension. But as far as Deuce's money for 26, 27, that's already included. Yeah, that's already included. So, yeah, so that's it. But next year, Deuce's money is going to come from Cat. Cat's going to give Deuce his money next year. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Cat is going to give Deuce his money next year. Cat's going to give Deuce his money, and Cat is going to give Josh Hart his money next year. That's how this is going to work. Okay, how does the extension work? Okay, y'all ready to go over the extension now? Let's look at the extension for next year. So for next year, we're talking about July 1st, 2027. I want to make sure we understand this. We're not talking about this year. We're talking about July 1st, 2027. Okay? Okay. July 1st, 2027. All right. So that's when Cat has an option. So before July 1st, Cat has 2 choices. He can opt in or he can opt out. Okay? If Cat opts in, he's going to be paid $61 million next year. If Cat opts in next year, his salary is $61 million. Okay? or Cat can opt out and sign a new deal. So let me ask you this. Y'all ready? I'm going to give you a number. Are you ready? If Cat opts out, which he will, I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to opt out. If Cat opts out, he can sign a 4-year, $180 million contract with the Knicks. Right. Curious Kev. I like how you think, but y'all see what I'm saying. What do y'all think? Is that a good contract? He can sign 4 years, 100. Now that's less than he could get, but he'd be taking a discount for the Knicks. Okay. Now, if he did that, that'd be 45 million his first year. 45 million. Now, if you subtract 45 million from 61 million, my number says you get 16 million. Is that right? Is that correct? So if Cat did not take the 61 million, but instead took 45, he just added 16 million to the second apron number. Okay. Just doing that. Okay. So now if he does that, so right now we're looking at a second apron number for next year of almost $20 million. Okay. $20 million. If he adds that 16, 20 million becomes 36 million. Everybody got me so far? 30. Okay. So 36 million is enough money to re-sign Deuce, to re-sign Josh, who's going to get less than the 21 he's getting this year. You re-sign Deuce, you re-sign Josh, you can re-sign everybody. Okay. Yeah, there's no path for Mitch. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The Dolan, he did it. He caught me for a second. I said, why is he doing this? Then I realized he was running interference for Leon Rose. So like he came out his face very strongly. I'm not going over the second apron. It sounded weird. I was like, why wouldn't you do that? Everybody's like, why wouldn't you do that? Well, because they already knew they weren't going to bring Mitchell Robinson back. In fact, I don't think they wanted him back. I think they wanted him to walk. And he's going to. And now you're going to replace him with another center that you can really use to win. Listen, you can't do Hakamisi. You can't do Hakadiabate. You can't do Hakabona, right? You can't do that. You'll lose. You hear what I'm saying? You could do Hakamitch. And let me tell you, Diabate, Bona, and Misi, them cats play defense, man. They may not get offensive boards like Mitch, except Diabate maybe. But them cats play defense, man. You understand? So, yeah, Mitch has been gone. Y'all need to get over that. Mitch is gone. I love Mitch, but I'm trying to be real with y'all. He's gone. Okay? He ain't coming back. He's going to be in another uniform next year. No problem. And I think it's going to either be New Orleans or Sacramento. I think one of them two teams are going to get it. I'd be surprised if it was the Lakers, but one of those two teams will get it. Yeah, there's no Hakamitch, there's no Hakamisi, there's no Hakabona, there's no Hakadiabate. So any of them cats, that's off the table. And all three of them play lockdown defense. All three of them protect the rim. All three of them got high motors. All of them. Y'all shouldn't be worried about Mitch. Y'all really shouldn't. You shouldn't be worried about Mitchell Robinson, man. Okay? Well, that's a good question, Desiree. I don't know. I don't know. They could do that with Mitchell Robinson and add another player to get Misi coming back and not have to overpay. But I really don't know. I know they'd have to give up a lot. Say give up Mitchell Robinson, somebody else like a Daddy A. They'd probably give up 3 second-round picks plus cash, but it would be worth it. We're going to be getting heat from all the X, or they paid too much for Misi. That's what's going to be next. But they don't understand. A guy like that you got on the come up and he could step right into your rotation, man, take that, man. Take him. And he's 23 years old. Please, take him. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Mike Miller, you just missed it. We did that. But okay, we'll go again. We'll do it again. Mike Miller, you with me? I want to make sure now. We're going to go over this for Mike Miller and everybody that came with Mike Miller that may not have been here when we did it. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Here you go. All right, we're gonna go over this cap thing. Everybody got it. Now let me give you the website. Mike, here's the website. Spotrac. We're using Spotrac. I found them to be tight, man. Here's the website. So we're going over this website. Now, if you look at Spotrac right now, the Knicks are $21 million under the apron. 21 million. But that's not the whole story. Somebody will say, well, why can't we sign Mitch? Well, you got to wait. We're going to see what. I'm going to show you. Okay. All right. So the 21 million under the apron, but they're not including the 3 guys we just signed. So you got to subtract from the 21 million. All right. Follow me now. You got to subtract from the 21 million. You got to subtract 5.3 for Shamet. You got to subtract 4.5 for Grand Theft Alvarado. And you got to subtract 2.3 for Diawara. That leaves you about $9 million. Okay, everybody? Mike, you following me so far? So you subtract from the 21 million, you subtract Diawara, Shamet, and Alvarado. And that leaves you about $9 million. Okay, about $9 million. Okay, now, Mitch is going to get more than $9 million, but that's beside the point. Even if you wanted to keep him, you need to have 14 players on your roster or you get charged $5 million. Okay? So the Knicks have 11 players. They need 3 more players. They need 3 more guys. With $9 million, you can sign 3 more players. Right? You got me? So with $9 million, you can get 3 more guys under the apron at the minimum. Okay? But you hear what I'm saying, though, right? So with $9 million, you get 3 guys. That's 7.5. You still got $1.5 million under the apron. That's definitely beyond the Don type work right there. So now you can sign the rookie. If they say one guy they stashing, somebody told me, Ian said they stashing the Nicole boy from not Tennessee. I forgot where he's from, but some school, Vanderbilt. The cowboy from Vanderbilt might bring him along. No, please stop with Kevon Looney. Please stop. Kevon Looney's a has-been. We don't need has-beens, Ian. We don't need has-beens. Yes, he won 3 chips. He's not going to win us one, though, because he's done. Oh, gosh. Anyway. No, we don't need Kelly Oubre. We need a 5. We need a 5. Kelly Oubre plays the 3. Is that correct? Kelly Oubre plays the 3. We need a 5. So unless he plays the 5, we want Bona. You want somebody from Philly? Give me Bona. We'll take him. Yeah, so we got enough of them. OG, McCall, we got enough of them, man. We got enough of them. You bring back Sohan, you got him. Yeah, I love Diabate, man. If we could get him, that'd be Bona, Diabate, Misi. I'd like to get one of them cats, man. We can get one of them. We in good shape. Now, wrong in what way am I wrong about Bona? What about Bona? K. Anderson, I'm not understanding when you say I'm wrong about Bona. What, does he not exist? Are you saying I'm wrong that he doesn't exist? I don't understand what you mean when you say you're wrong about Bona, unless you just like saying somebody's wrong, or maybe you do. I get a lot of people like that. They just got to have something to say. Maybe that's you. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Looney washed up, man. We don't need no washed up dude. So anyway, that's why he's not in Golden State no more. He went and got paid in New Orleans. Oh, his basketball IQ doesn't exist. Let me ask y'all a question. Everybody that's heard me here. Have I ever said Adem Bona had a high basketball IQ? Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say he had a high basketball IQ? Oh, so homie said I'm wrong, but I don't understand. So his IQ is low. I don't give a damn. What I'm saying is, hey, answer me this question. Does Bona have a motor? Answer me this question. Does Adem Bona have a motor? Does he have a high motor? Yes. Does he play defense? Does he protect the rim? Does Adem Bona protect the rim? Does he have a motor? Does he protect the rim? Well, damn, that's all we need, isn't it? Wait, does Adem Bona, can you do Hack-a-Bona? Can you do Hack-a-Bona, or can homeboy hit foul shots? Huh? So homie said, you're wrong about Bona. I don't have no idea what the hell you talking about, because I never said boy was genius, Princeton genius. Okay, that's all we need, man. We need a roughneck. that can play some defense, right? And has a motor that can run the floor. I think Adem Bona checks those boxes. And he's at the minimum. So there you go. That's around 40. I like how you think, man. It's like MC Light. Yeah, gotta get a roughneck. That's right. Gotta get a roughneck. Gotta get a roughneck. That's what we need. Acapone. That's what I'm saying, man. What the hell? I'm gonna say nothing, man. But I don't know what I was wrong about. That's what I'm trying to find out. What exactly was I wrong about? I don't know. I'm wrong about Bona. Oh, okay. Whatever. I'll be wrong, but I'll if I can get him, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him. The boy only like 22, 23 years old. Bring him, please. Yeah, I like Diabate too, son. I ain't gonna front. I like Diabate. I like him. I really do. I think he'd be an excellent replacement. To me, in my order is Misi. I want Misi first. To me, Misi's the best of those three. Then Diabate, a close second, and then Bona. I would take him. Now, Landale, we can forget about Landale because Landale just signed 1 year, $14 million to return to Atlanta with his hurt ass ankle. Okay, fine. So he's gone. And then Robert Williams III just signed 3 years, $44 million to go to Portland, which they overpaid. Okay, fine. Right, they could do that. So you think, I don't know. I mean, I hear you, Mr. Jackson 2775. That does sound good, but damn, I mean, oh, Curious Kev. I didn't even think of that. Hold on. You're gonna have me looking. He was on Detroit, right? He was on Detroit, right? Let me just look at this, man. I gotta find out now. See? Oh man, he bring up homeboy just brought up a guy I like, man, out of DePaul. I like that boy. He was just, I think he was in, I want to say he was on Detroit. Let me just see. Paul Reed. I like Paul Reed. Damn, Paul Reed balls, man, especially on the second unit. He does business. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get him. Oh no, Paul Reed is too much. Paul Reed's under contract for this year for 5.6. So we can't really get Paul Reed. He's under contract for 5.6 though. So he's out of our league. He's too expensive. We got to look in another window, y'all. He's too expensive. We can't afford him. Yeah, he is, Javon. I agree. I didn't think of him until Curious Cat brought it up, but I had to look it up. But yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, Ja is now on Portland. Ja been traded to Portland. And I think Portland got Jeremy Grant and somebody else. Yeah, Ja's been traded to Portland. So Ja's going to be out there with Dame Dollar and the Israeli boy. They have pretty good, pretty good crew. Yeah, Landale got $14 million to stay with 1 year, $14 million to stay with Atlanta. So I wasn't into him anyway. I was really not high on him. So I wasn't really with that. So anyway. You know what though, Jabroni? But Precious is going to cost too much money. So I would like Precious. I don't think there's a person in here that wouldn't want Precious back, but he's going to be more than the minimum. So thank you, Orlando Revelo 9148 for the 20 bones, the dub. We just need a center with a high motor share 12. Right. Exactly. I agree. So can we get that? Okay. He said I think we need a little more from our guy, though, man. I think we need a little more. Oh no, but my understanding of you're talking about Precious PSA. My understanding is Precious is getting ready to re-up with them for more money. I think they're gonna if they mess around and let Precious go, I would be surprised. But I think everybody. I was following him last year on the NBA thing, and they like him out there, and I think he has found a fit at Sacramento. And Sacramento is trying to clean the little house. Now they got a problem with Levine just opted into his $49 million, but they want to try to clean house a little bit and start over. And Precious might be part of that rebuild. Let me just see what they got him locked in at. Let me see here. Precious Achiuwa. So he's unrestricted. Listen, I got to be honest. I am very prejudiced toward Precious Achua. I kind of always have been. I ain't gonna front. I will take Precious in a heartbeat if he come back. They got him on a minimum. So yeah, I know I did see that, Jetson. I don't know why Pistons would even do that. Pistons trade Duran, you can forget them for next year. But yeah, I would love to get Precious Achua back. I just don't think we're going to get him. I just don't think so. I would love to have him back. He wouldn't be signing for no 1 year either, though. You'd have to give him a multi-year deal. Yeah, and you know what, Slow? I can't blame him. I can't blame him. I really can't. Precious put his heart and soul into New York. He really did. It looks to me that the Knicks can bring back Clarkson. It looks to me that he could, with the present structure. Oh, did we go over the numbers? I think we did. Mike Miller, we went over numbers, right? So they got about 9 million. So they got 11 players and they got $9 million. So they can get 3 more guys to fill out their roster. Well, Precious is a 4, but he has guarded a lot of 5s for the Knicks. He really can guard the 5. Precious can legit guard 5s. So I have to admit, I'm partial toward Precious. So I would take him. But I hear you. Clarkson is cooked? What you mean, McGriff? Clarkson is cooked. But they cooking him like rice or what? I mean, what you mean he cooked? I don't understand. Some people I'm wrong about Bona. Now Clarkson is cooked. What does that mean? Look, you need to understand something. Clarkson got his money. Between being in LA, being in Cleveland, and being in Utah, the boy got his money. And what he getting with the Knicks? A chip? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you at all. You talking about Clarkson is cooked. We're only talking about 8 to 12 minutes a game. We're not talking about 40 minutes for the boy. And he could play 8 to 12 minutes at a very high level. He's already shown that. So I'm not talking about declining skills. That West 4th Street could ball. I don't know what you're seeing, but I want Clarkson back. Quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm trying to say, Javon. Bro, you hear what I'm saying? Homeboy that spoke that mess yesterday, Cherokee. You seen that boy was talking all that mess about a lot. I got rid of that fool as soon as he started acting stupid. He said the magic words and he got the boot. I was like, what a lot. I mean, come on, baby. We got more important things to talk about. Yo, I'm trying to say, and at this stage in Clarkson's career, you give him 8 minutes, you getting something, man. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what homeboy talking about. This past season, there have been a couple of times Clarkson kept the Knicks in games and helped them come back. So and I think he still got that in him. I think he still got it. So I would get Clarkson at least 1 more year. Okay. Yeah. He's get Clarkson 1 more year, man. Yeah. So I think we can get 3 players: Sohan, Clarkson, and Hoop Porty. I think we can get them back. I hear you, McGriff. I can't argue with you, but that's your opinion. But I'm just saying, Clarkson is one of our boys, man. Help win the chip, right, Miss Lee? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking about it. You think he don't want to come back and repeat? I think he does. So Clarkson, Sohan, what y'all think? Clarkson, Sohan, Hoop Porty, bring them boys back. Now we got 14. We're gonna need another 5 though, so we're gonna have to make a trip. You don't want Sohan back either, Kevin? Oh man, that's too bad. I want Sohan back. Give me that boy back. That's our second London boy. You got Sohan. Well, he's not really London. I forgot what country his mama's from. But it ain't London. But he does have like an English accent. But him and OG get along well. Yeah, that's what I would say, the Fever. I just want to know when they're gonna re-sign Hoop Porty. It's about that time, man. Let's get this thing done, baby. Let's get Hoop Porty back up in here. Oh, Poland. Thank you, Bill. I knew it was some country I would not have guessed, man. I knew. Yes. So somebody on X just quoted. Now listen here. We know that Diawara just signed for 4 years and $10 million. Is that correct? Is that right? We know that Diawara just signed for 4 years and $10 million. Okay. Somebody just got his first year salary at 3.3 and said it's close enough. See, that's why it's like, I can't. I just can't deal with some of the folks, man. So we're going to sign him 4 years, 10 million, and we're going to give him 3.3 in the first year when we're trying to save money. That makes so much sense. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, I got you, Malik. I'm with you. Give me some of that Filipino stuff, man. Let's do that thing. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's do that thing. Do that thing, man. Do that thing. Oh, Cape Verde. Okay. I like Sohan at Baylor. I liked him in San Antonio. I like him now. I'd like him to get a full training camp. That's what I'd like to see. I don't think so, Slow Warner. I wouldn't if I was him. I wouldn't have. If I'm the Knicks, I would tell him no, don't do it because he can get hurt. No, don't do it. Don't do it. We're expecting Diawara to be in the rotation this year. What y'all think? I think he's going to be in the 10-man rotation this year. I think Diawara is going to be in the rotation. Whoever they get, whether it's Hoop Party or another guy, is going to be with Diawara, with Deuce, with Shamit in the 9, and then you're going to have Grand Theft Alvarado. Then you're going to have also Clarkson. You're still going to have some game coming. So. Oh yeah, Filipinos repped hard for real, Jason, for real. The Philippines is repping hard, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we going at least 10 specters, and there's gonna be they're gonna play 12 guys at different times. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, so yeah. I'm all down with the Philippines, man. I'm down. I can't. I would like to visit. It's just so far away for us, but I'd like to visit, man. Now I'm retired. My wife and I are planning on making a trip to the Far East at one point once she retires. We're trying to get that together. Yeah. So 40X. I am telling y'all, my guess is not Precious. Daddy A will be the guy out. If we have to give up Kolick, we might have to. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Oh, you're right, Curious Kev. I really don't want to give up Kolick. I think Kolick is going to be a really good player, and he's going to be good for us this year, especially. I really think so. Especially they putting the German kid away for a year, so we need our boy Kolick to step up in there, man. So I'm all down with that. But yeah, I'm retired. I retired a year ago. In fact, a year ago today. A year ago today, I retired. June 30th, 2024 was my last day of work. June 30th, 2024. I got off the phone from my company. I immediately called Social Security. I said, let's get this thing rolling, baby. I immediately called Social Security. I went into my retirement account. I said, okay, we're going to start taking this every month. That's what I'm saying, boy. I've been ready to retire for a long time, but I had to wait till I was 64, man. So that's all good. Better late than never, man. I was like, man, I'm out. So now we just waiting to let my wife get her game on, and then we'll be doing that thing next year. Oh, congratulations, V-Dash. Happy 21st. Happy 21st. Happy 21st. I hear you, McGriff. I hope you're successful, man. Stay healthy. That's what I try to do. Stay healthy. Just stay healthy, man. Your health is more important than anything. Don't retire and die right away, right? That's what they want. Stay healthy, take care of your body, let the Most High's Creator keep you, and then enjoy your retirement. Oh, 42. Oh, that's a good age, man. I wish I was 42 again. I'm 65 too. I wish I was 42 again. But hey, whatever. I'll take 65 right now. Before you know it, I'll be 75. Things go fast, right, McGriff? It goes by real fast. Enjoy each day. Oh yeah. Knicks fans travel, and then places have Knicks fans there. I don't think Kate is an option, Andrew, because I don't think Boston is going to part with him. Boston is trying to save money. That's why we're talking a lot about Jaylen Brown. And I don't think they want to trade Cater. He did good for them last year, Cater. He'd be a good option, but he's not really, I wouldn't look at him as an option because I don't think he's available. They won't make him available. Let me just see. Cater is on 2.7. Yeah, we could get him. He's 27 years old, but it's not real. And they got a boy, Amari Williams, on a two-way. Luka Garza, they need him. So I don't think they're going to give up Cater. So I don't think Cater, I would not count Cater as a possibility. He's not available. He's not available. Yeah, so. Yeah, I think Sohan too. He's only 23. Sohan looked old for 23, but he's only 23. So Let's get that boy back at the men, man. Let's get him back. I know, right, Jason? Me and Tremaine, we've been waiting 53 years, man. 53 years. So it's been a long time. It's a long time coming, man. Thank you, Vickers. I greatly appreciate that. I just got a text from Shans, but they ain't saying nothing. But they talking about LeBron. I thought I'm waiting for the Hoop Party man to drop. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Hoop Party. I want to see Hoop Party show up, man. Now this is the James Najee situation, Anthony. This is I looked this up. This is the James Najee situation. The Knicks still own his rights. He is officially at Baylor, but I think he entered the transfer portal. But he's still, because he has not signed a pro contract, the Knicks own his rights. Najee is eligible to play in Summer League. He's eligible to play in Summer League. So I don't know if he's going to play, but he's eligible to play. So I would hope he wants to be in the league and play, because I feel like he's got the physical gifts to help us, you know. Y'all need to stop messing with my boy Jericho, man. Jericho Sims. I've been saying three guys, state of mind: Bona, Diabate, and Misi. Misi first, Diabate second, Bona third. Yeah. I like James Najee. He's just got to learn to play the five in the league. He's not there yet. Last summer, he wasn't there. So he just needs to pick up how to hold his ground, how to be more aggressive and not foul. That's the young center's problem, and that's where James Najee is. So the Knicks do own his rights. He's in college, but he can play in the summer league. He's eligible to play in the summer league. Yeah. Sharp in Brooklyn just signed a big deal, didn't he, Curious Kev? I think Sharp just signed a big deal in Brooklyn. He signed like 20 a year, some number like that. He wasn't good, Jetson? I heard that. I didn't watch it, but I heard that too. I heard he was underwhelming at Baylor. He's just an option. If he works out, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I figure he's got until he's 24 to figure it out. Okay. As far as Najee, he's really, I think he's 22. So he's got until he's 24 to figure it out. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm letting him cook and see what happens. Diabate is colic. Misi is a sign and trade for Mitchell Robinson, adding Daddy and 3 second-round picks and cash. That's the New Orleans. For Bona, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I know he's on the minimum, but I couldn't tell you what the Knicks would have to give up to get him, aside from another minimum contract. Well, you're going to hear about the Knicks signing a whole bunch of people for summer league, undrafted people. They do that every year. Yeah. You know, so we'll see. Like I said, I'm not giving up on Najee. I just say the last I seen him, he wasn't ready yet. If he gets ready, I give him 2 more seasons. Marvin Bagley, I don't know. He just never worked out. It's not I don't want to take risk on guys that just don't work out. I would like to minimize risk and maximize value. Does that make sense, y'all? You want to minimize risk and maximize value. So Miles Bridges was available, but the Knicks didn't go after him. Why? You want to minimize risk and maximize value. LaMelo Ball just went to, where'd he go? Minnesota. To me, that's big risk. Bagley is risk. You're going to be dependent on a guy to fight with Houporti for the backup 5. I mean, Bagley was drafted, what, 2nd overall, 3rd overall? I don't know, man. I don't know. We have to see. I feel a little shaky about Bagley, to be quite honest with you. I don't feel as secure. I feel more secure with the other boys we're talking about. Oh, yeah, Andrew, did he talk about what we're dealing with now? Did he? You said he had his SNY article. Is it on X? Is it on X? Oh, he does, Coleman? I don't know. I'm just saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Avenue for Mitchell Robinson to return. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about Mitchell Robinson return. That's why Andrew Abraham all excited about me reading it. He talked about Mitchell Robinson. Okay. Let me see. Wants to stay under the second apron. Robinson they have to shed salary as things stand. Current salary 213. They have 11 players. We already know that. And contract he's Abraham, blah, blah, blah. It says, well, we see that. And then Dolan and Knicks don't change their stance. They would need to shed salary by trading Pacome Dadier, Tyler Kolek, or Miles McBride. That ain't happening in order to make Robinson a solid offer. It ain't going to happen. So unknown. Lakers often mention Robinson team. DeAndre Ayton picked up his player option that would automatically take them out of the running for Robinson. As of Tuesday, Los Angeles was still active in the center market. Okay, several teams. Mamu, I mean Mamu's all right. I like Mamu as a backup coming out of Toronto. Let me see. Reportedly interested in Robinson, but the Nets also expect to show strong interest in Mo Wagner. Portland agreed with Williams. We know that. Landale agreed. We know that. Knicks would need to shed significant salary. We know that. Robinson's return depends on Karl-Anthony Towns' extension. Towns extension eligible for July 10th. If he accepts a lower salary, the player option perhaps the Knicks can exceed. No, see, let me tell you something right away, Andrew. Anytime anybody, including Begley, mentions the Knicks exceeding the apron, you can forget it. That ain't going to happen. In this article that I just read, he has said several times, if the Knicks exceed the apron, forget it. They're not. They are not going through all this trouble just to exceed the apron. They're not going through all this trouble to try to make room for Mitchell Robinson. They're trying to stay fiscally responsible. See, so what's up, Kev? What's up, Kev? So yeah, so nah. Yeah, we could do a sign and trade. We can. I believe that, Kev. So that's what I'm saying. If we get Misi, it would be a sign and trade with Mitch Rob down to his Bayou Catfish place. And we got to send some second rounders, some cash, and probably Daddy. And that might get it done. That might get it done. Yeah, I know. I just skimmed it. He wasn't talking nothing that we don't already know. He wasn't talking nothing. You think so, Andrew? I think he goes to either Brooklyn, New Orleans, or Sacramento. That's what I think. Sacramento because of Scott Perry, New Orleans because he's a country boy from the Bayou, and Brooklyn because they might be able to afford to overpay him. But that's it. Yeah, I'm saying Dolan already said he ain't going to the second. That's why they going through all these hoops. He's not going over the second apron. So anything involving second apron, forget it. Okay. And we already know we done figured it out, right? They got $9 million to work with. So they're gonna sign, and they got 11 players, they need 3 guys. Mitchell Robinson ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. Yeah, they say Scott Perry drafted Mitchell Robinson. He's the first guy to draft him. So you might get Sacramento. You might get Bayou, or you might get Brooklyn. JD2677. Can somebody tell him who we talking about? Can somebody tell? No, we done mentioned some names, but the 3 names that I know, the 3 names that we kept coming back to is Misi, Diabate, Bona. We mentioned Paul Reed, but he's at 5.6 million. That ain't gonna happen. Well, we'll see. We'll see. As far as Nets and Mitch Rob, we'll see. Yeah, I agree with you, HRM Gray. He does. Leon is very good at looking out for guys, setting them up nice. I could see him setting up Mitch Rob for a New Orleans thing because New Orleans loves him. He loves there. He's a Louisiana boy, and you set him up with them big old trucks and them catfish, and homeboy's happy as a pig and doo-doo. It's just can we get Misi up? That's what I'm saying. Can we get Misi up? That's what we be looking for. So, yeah. Yes, I did, Abraham. It was very interesting. I loved how Leon handled that roommates. He was, again, keeping everything close to the vest. I love it. Yeah, but Mo's coming off a $5 million a year contract. Yeah, Mo Wagner is going to be unrestricted. But you think Mo wants to leave his bro down there? I don't know. I don't think he does. Let me see. I don't think Mo want to leave his bro down there. Let me see now. Mo Wagner is unrestricted, 29 years old, but he's just coming off a 3-year, $15 million deal. You think he'd take the minimum to come to New York? I don't know. He's unrestricted. I mean, let me ask y'all. I don't want serviceable. I want somebody that could ball. I'm sorry, Nice. I'm not looking for serviceable. We got people out here we can get that could ball. Hoop Porty is better than Jackson Hayes, in my view. Hoop Porty is better than Jackson Hayes. So is Misi. So is Diabate. So is Bona. I'm not after Jackson Hayes. I don't want serviceable. I want somebody that could ball. Okay. Now, what do y'all think about? What do y'all think about Mo Wagner, though? I don't know if he'd come here for the league minimum. He's coming off a, ACL. So that's a risk. Ayton's too soft, too disappointing, too much of a tease. Ayton's off the table. Forget Ayton. And plus, Ayton just opted into $8.1 million. We can't afford him anyway. So forget Ayton. He's extension eligible in August, Andrew. So yeah, they could set up this year by having Cat opt out on July 10th. We'll see. I know they're trying to get a center. Jackson Hayes been a disappointment since he came in the league. I think he was at Texas. Am I right? Jackson Hayes came out of Texas. He's been disappointing since he came in the league. So you're talking about Mo, right? Okay. If Mo is fragile, I don't want him. The number one ability, y'all, is availability. Jonathan Isaac. Why do you like Jonathan Isaac? Do you know he just came off an ACL? He's not been the same since. The boy looked like Moses and act like Jerry Falwell. I don't want him. No, I don't want him. I liked him when he first came out of Florida State, but he done lost that. He done. Yeah, I think he did, Guilford McCormick. I think he did. Exactly. Andrew, let's sign Kareem. Damn, what are we talking about? I mean, Kareem, we could sign Kareem, Bill Russell, Spencer Haywood, Bob McAdoo. Let's get one of them. Oh, curious carry. That's the second time he did that today. He mentioned Paul Reed earlier. I like Iguodaro. I ain't gonna front, but I don't think Iguodaro, is he available? Let me see. Is he a free agent? I don't think he is. Let me see. Let's look at Phoenix here. I like Iguodaro. I don't know what they got over there, man. Let's see. Mark Williams is their starter. They got Muller. You know what? We might. Okay, I got to add another guy to the list. Yo, Curious Kev. I like Oso. I ain't going to front. Oso Iguodaro. I was looking at Marquette, and I didn't even notice Kolek because I'm looking at Iguodaro. Okay? I was watching Iguodaro, and I was like, who is this guy, man? Athletic, run the floor, play defense, high IQ. Who is it? Don't have to talk about. Don't have an IQ, whatever. But he got a high IQ. Smart boy. He got a high IQ. Tim Duncan IQ plus. John Mark, that's a little bit of risk. Now let me ask you, John Mark, if you had to choose between Misi, Diabate, Bona, Iguodaro, and Marvin Bagley, who would you choose? Matter of fact, let's do a poll, right? Let's do a poll. All right, let me start a poll. All right. Who would you choose? I like Iguodaro. I ain't gonna front. I'm trying to tell you, man. Eve, BC. Musa, Diabate, Adem. I like Adem. See, I'm trying to tell you, I'm seeing something with these cats. Bona and Isu Dar. I don't even know how to spell homeboy's name. Dara. I'm going to say y'all get the picture. All right, so here's the poll. Who do you choose? All of them are vet minimum dudes. All of them are vet minimum dudes. Who you choosing? What happened to my poll? Oh, here it is. All right, so what we got? Boy, it's a battle. It's a battle. It looks like it's going back and forth. I like this one. Y'all really into these guys, man. Okay. Okay. We'll see. He said Jerome James all day. Oh, is it? Oh, McGriff, I think you're right about that. I think I did remember that was the problem with him. It was the free throw shooting. He wasn't a good free throw shooter. I think you're right, Osu. Let me see. You're right. I think you're right about that. Let's see. Igudaro. Oh, yes. He's 49% career free throw shooter, 45% last year. Yeah, I'm afraid we got to lose him. I think you're right about that. Who said that? That was smart. McGriff, I agree with you, sir. I think you're right. The overwhelming winner so far is Misi. But I do like Iguodala. He can't shoot no damn free throws. You're right. But boy, the fundamentals of that boy is so good, man. Smart ball player. Yeah, I think you're right, Luke. I agree. It looks like y'all think Misi's the guy, right? But y'all also like Diabate a little bit too. None of y'all like Bona. I don't know why. I like Bona. But anyway, yeah, man. Let's do this thing. One of them cats, get him. I forgot about Iguodaro, but I also forgot he can't shoot free throws. You're all right. He can't shoot free throws. That's a problem. Hacker Iguodaro might be a thing if we got him. But he'd be a baller. Got the motor, plays defense, get some rebounds. He be doing it. Okay, he be doing it. But yeah. All right. Well, anyway, it looks like Misi is the guy. As out of 61 votes so far, Misi is the guy. I will agree with y'all on that. I like him. Uh, yeah, I hear you, Luke. So you would say, Luke, Misi and Diabate, then Bonaparte. Okay, got you. I got you. Yeah, curious, Kev. You're right. He does. That's the apple that you thought was perfect on the ground. Then you picked it up, it was rotten on the other side. The boy looked perfect till you talk about free throws, right? Then all of a sudden, man, what happened? But yeah, yeah. So, anywho, um, uh, so $9 million is what they're dealing with. At the end of the day, we understand Mitch Rob is not coming back. Mitch Rob is going to be in another uniform next fall. Don't worry about him. Question is, can we get Hoop Porty back? Somebody already talked about Hoop Porty going. Why? Why is he going? Because you said so, or did he sign somewhere? Don't just be making stupid statements just to upset us. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. The Hoop Party signed somewhere, you just making a statement because you're trying to be a negative Nelly. Some of y'all are good at that. I wish I had $1 for every negative Nelly I got in my room, man. I'd be a millionaire already. But that's what I'm talking about. So anyway. All right. So y'all want Missy? Me too. I like Missy. I like him too. I don't care where Mitch goes. I want Mitch to get his money. I don't care where he goes. Nets, Lakers. I don't care. I really don't. I want Mitch Robert to get his money. I don't care where he goes. See, when you in the Knicks, you're the champs. Everybody got to come to you. Don't worry about no other team. I don't care what they doing. Do whatever they got to do. Walker Kessler is being signed by Utah. Let me see what's the money. He's got to make too much money. He's making too much money for us. Let me see here. Utah, Walker Kessler. Let's take a look at him. I think that ship has sailed, if I'm not mistaken. Walker Kessler. What's his money? What we got for him? Oh, he's restricted. So they ain't signed. They got till today to sign him. I don't think they're gonna, Jack the Ripper ain't letting that boy walk to the Knicks. You know that. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Wayne Page. That would be too easy. You know Jack the Ripper ain't letting the Knicks get Walker Kessler, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Huck will be back. And I think they already talked to him, and I think he knows he's gonna sign with the Knicks. Yes, true, Jabroni. But I wouldn't mind the boy if he was available. I wouldn't mind him, but I don't think he's gonna get him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think Hook wants to come back. That's what somebody told me, McGriff. No, not Nickel, the other boy, the Kyle boy. I think they stashing him. I think, in spite of what the boy was saying at the press conference, I think he's misinformed. They sending his ass back to Germany for a year. But I think Nickel's gonna be back. Oscar is a little undersized, but yeah, I like his heart. Curious, Kev. I like Oscar's heart. I do. Oscar's all heart, man. He really is. Oscar, 27 years old. We could get him for the vet man. He's an unrestricted free agent. He's available, so we could get Oscar if we needed him. Actually, I wouldn't mind Oscar, but he ain't the best choice. Yeah, I know Kessler ain't going nowhere. We ain't getting him, but especially you dealing with Jack the Ripper on the restricted deal, it ain't working. Well, Michael Drake, the Lakers were trying to get Missy, and they rebuffed the Lakers. That don't mean they don't want to part with him. It's just they got to get the right price. So, Mitchell Robinson, Daddy A, 3 second-round picks, cash. You telling me they don't like that? I don't know. You tell me you don't like that? I don't know. Oh, Jabroni Z, we'll find out after Summer League. Summer League gonna tell you. You're gonna have a whole bunch of guys trying to fight for a two-way spot in the Summer League. That's for sure. Yeah. You're gonna have a whole bunch of guys trying to fight for a two-way spot. It is a lot, John Mark. That's what I'm saying. If you want to nail a guy down, then you gotta do something. I like Mamu, but I don't think Mamu taking no NBA minimum. I don't know. He just come off of Toronto. I don't know. I like Mamu, but he's a little undersized. He's like Oscar 6'9", right? Isn't that right? Oscar 6'9". I just want to say he's 6'9". Oscar. Tishibwe. Oscar Tishibwe. 6'8". Nah, he's a little too small. 6'8". He's a little too small, yo. Oscar 6'8". I don't think so. Oscar too small, and Mamu is 6'9". That's too small, yo. We need to have somebody at least 6'10", right? What y'all think? You want somebody coming here? You got to have at least 6'10". Who parties 7 feet? Misi's like 6'11". Boner's like 6'11". We need somebody like that. Yeah, but he's only 6'9", go for it, boy. He's only 6'9". We'd be undersized. Oh, you don't think? Marcus said Kessler wants to win. You think he'll walk from Jack the Ripper? I don't know. You think so? I don't know. We have to see what happens. I don't know. If Jack the Ripper let him walk, it's like a thief giving you the shirt off his back. I'll be concerned. Boner 6'9", Jabroni? I thought he was like 6'11". Is that right? I damn Boner. Let me look this up. Damn Boner. Let's take a look at that boy. Let's take a look and see what the boy is. The boy is 6'10". They got him listed at 6'10", 235, which is about what we're looking at. He's 6'10", 235, Jabroni Z, according to Basketball Reference. Yeah. And I think he got a 7-foot wingspan, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think so. He's 23 years old. He's from Lagos, Nigeria. Oh, he repping white. He repping good already. I like this boy. I told you I like the Dembo. But, yeah, they got him in Basketball Reference 6'10", 235. Oh, I don't think so, Nick. I don't think so. I don't think there's room for Jamison this year on that unless he takes a two-way. I don't think so. Unless he takes a two-way. We'll see. But on the regular roster, I don't think so. We'll have to see. We can only keep 14. Now, we got 11. We need 3 more. So, remember, we need 3 more. So, I don't think, McCullough, Jamison, Sohan, Porty, Clarkson. You got 5 guys out there, but only 3 spots. So, that's a tough one right there. Yes. But they might be better than the other at something, but they will do the business for what we need done. One might be better this way. I don't look at it like this and that in this case. I'll take either Diabate or me see if I could get him. I'll take either one. Yeah, they're good people, Jabroni Z. Really, I agree with you. These good people, man. These are good people. But we talking business right now, right? It's not personal. It's business. It's not personal. Words by far. Can somebody tell words by far why we would not be interested in Jackson Hayes? Somebody explain to the young person here why would we not be interested in Jackson Hayes? I wouldn't mind Mahmoud, but he's a little small at 6'9". Yeah, it's not personal. It's business. You know what I'm saying? It's business. So we'll see. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting hungry. It's time for me to get ready to eat some dinner. But I had to come on here and show you. So at the end of the day, the Knicks do not have enough to field a 14-man roster and keep Mitchell Robinson. Do we understand this? The Knicks do not have enough money, any kind of way you want to slice it, to field a 14-man roster and keep Mitchell Robinson. They do not have enough. And they're not going to be trading people away to overpay Mitchell Robinson. So Mitchell Robinson is not coming back. Okay. Oh, did he? Jabroni Z, he went and beat up his ex, so he's soft on the court and hard on his ex. Dang. Exactly, MBX. I'm agreeing with you. Yes, exactly. That's what we need. Okay, to go along with Hoop Party. Yeah, like that. Right. So we'll see. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But anywho, please, thank you for hanging out with us in the middle of the day like we did. And we came to certain conclusions. I needed everybody to see what this money looks like. We cannot keep Mitch. We got enough to get 3 more guys to get it to 14. We're going to have to make a trade to get another 5. Yeah, somebody was asking me about Beasley last week, and I told you he was too risky because of this whole gambling thing. Yeah, he's too risky. Yeah. Precious ain't coming back here for no vet men, though. I don't think so. So we'll see. But anyway, I want to thank you for hanging out in the middle of the day. Yes, and Mitchell is always going to be a Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Yes, I'm starving, man. I'm going to eat right now. I'm starving. I ain't ate yet. I ain't eat nothing yet. I'm starving. Yeah, it's a wrap for Malik, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a wrap for him. But shalom, y'all. Be safe. Be cool. We'll talk soon.